How's it going? How's it going, kids? Good to see you. How's it going? Sri. Hi, Sri. Yes, Sri. Yes, Sri. Perfect. Hotels are bad. I'm trying to find somewhere quiet. The only quiet place is the workout room. But how do you work out in the workout room? I don't know how to work out in the workout room. So how am I supposed to? I don't know what those words mean. I see some characters there. Interesting characters indeed. Interesting characters. I'll get on the bike, get some miles in. Wow, this is nice. Wow, look at that. Look at that angle. Oh, this is beautiful. It's almost at my right height too. It's like it's made for me. Beautiful. What an amazing thing. Jolah's new idea to run for Congress is interesting. What idea? What is interesting about my idea? Oh yeah, turn on quick start. This is perfect. This is what I need right now. Really get the blood flowing, you know? Really get the blood flowing. Gotta go up a few levels though. Too easy. It's too easy, dude. What are you saying down there? What language is that? Translate your messages. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, dude. You gotta let me know what that means. Hi, M. Hi, Cam. What's interesting is seeing someone who can hold their own in a debate and has some YouTube street cred run for office. I very much approve. YouTube street cred. I guess street cred is a decent word because I'm not well known. But, I don't know. Handsome guy, what country are you from? Oh no. They're already mapping out the takeover of the United States. No. It's really a shame. I'm a good public speaker. I'm a good messenger. I'm good at messaging and speaking effectively. I don't have the same mental blockages that many of the people have that run for offices. Everyone has their own strategy. But the parts that are difficult is the money part. What am I riding on? You know what I'm riding on. You already know. You already know. I'm on a stationary bike in the hotel lobby, workout room. I'm already getting tired though. Ethos, pathos, logos, the art of rhetoric and art of active persuasion. Ethos is street cred. Logos you're mastering. Pathos is fueling outrage machine. Fueling outrage for the right thing. Like right now, we need to fuel the outrage machine for the people that Trump is deporting, or not even deporting, but kidnapping. They just admit tonight that they had administrative errors and sent innocent people to El Salvador prison camps. There's not really any room for administrative errors there. Obviously. Caroline Leavitt is such a brat, such a diva, such a pathetic example of a human. Like, she exhibits every characteristic of a person you would not want to be. Like, I unironically hate her very much. Like, just the pure anger and disgust she has when someone holds her accountable. Not kidnapping liar? Yeah, they did kidnap people. Trump did. Trump did indeed kidnap people. teach me Chinese, haha. See, I told you, they're mapping out the U.S. already. They are mapping out the U.S. It is a Chinese century. Can I move to your place? Why not? I came here for a better life. Let me in. I am a fan of helping people. Sorry you're not a good person. Sorry you're not a good person, bro. I don't know what to say to you. I'm sorry you're not a good person. I can't really debate you on that, though. That's something you got to do yourself, you know? I don't know what I'm going to say to you. Like, oh, we should not help anyone ever, for any reason. I want to live a terrible life where all that matters is my own gluttony. Oh, well, sorry, Captain, but I can't do much for you in that case. I don't know what I can tell you. What am I going to say that can make you change your mind? Pretty much nothing, right? And you, I want to run for Congress. How should I know if you should run for Congress? Ask me a question. Ask me. I can't have you seeing me. I'll do my hotel workout at 1 a.m. That's impossible, for real. It's a lifestyle stream. You're a congressman? Nice. You want me to run for Congress? Beautiful. Sorry you hate your race. That's a you problem. Again, I don't know how I'm gonna debate you on being a good person or not. I don't know. What can I say? Be better. Be better, buddy. Stop being an asshole. You didn't want to debate? Well, you were kidding about running, right? Yeah. No, I'm not kidding about running. I'm kind of like LeBron James coming out of high school, for real. Or like Kobe Bryant, or like Dwayne Wade, you know? Why would I wait in the G League, bro? No, but the issue is money. That's the big issue, is having money to do it. Because if you have money takes care of a lot of issues. Do you have a kitchen? No. Only women have kitchens, brother. Only women got kitchens. Drop a like on the workout stream. I was just waiting for someone to come here while I'm in here, so I have to stop my stream. If you ran for Congress, I would vote for you. Well, it's not like there's any chance of winning here in general. I just want to make a news story, for real. I want to make a news story because Democrats suck at messaging, and I'm good at messaging. Do I live in my parents' basement? Yes. Of course, you should know that. Who's the lucky guy? Are you Jewish? Yeah, of course. Everyone's Jewish. You're a congressman. Industry plant. Yeah. Industry, I don't even know what that means. I'm an industry plant. Okay, let me do some curls. Oh. This is tough. This is heavy. Oh man, I got the fibers. I got the 5-pounders. Oh. Oh crap, dude. That's a max for me though. That's maxing out. That's maxing out for real. The fivers right now, dude. The 5-pounders. The 5-pounders on that. Probably got 20. Saving your money like Doge. Yeah, dude. Doge is definitely a real thing. I agree. Doge is definitely a real thing that's definitely happening. It's definitely a real thing, bro. Don't let them lie to you. He's a Jewish man who's deciding if he should run for office, and in his spare time he works out on YouTube. Yeah. I'm not working out though. I'm maxing out on 5-pounders. Wow, I'm strong. All right, I did one. The best way to work out, you do like 1 rep. You do 1 rep, and then you wait another 20 minutes and do another 1 rep. And if you keep doing it over and over again, you win. I'm maxing out on 5-pounders, bro. Look at these things. It says 5 right there. It says 5. It's heavy though. Whew, that's tough. I don't know how people do that. Hakeem Jeffrey speech. Why would I ever watch a Hakeem Jeffrey speech? This isn't even funny. Thank you for your opinion. I'm not even streaming right now. I'm just here to say hello. I'm saying hello to the people who are lonely at night. Do I have to pay taxes? No. What is supposed to be funny? Aluminum or aluminium production. As a Democrat, the party has gone far left. Yeah, bro. They went super far left. How you filed to run for office? I should do that research. Book recommendations? It Can't Happen Here by Sinclair Lewis. You can, yeah. That's one. That is one book that you can read. I actually have a couple books. One is called The Israeli Lobby. The KGB, how the KGB cultivated Donald Trump. Filing requirements and deadlines. Yeah, I know you need to get, it's like 1,000 signatures, 1,000 signatures. You have to spend a decent amount of money. You have to have connections and make committees and whatever. It's a big thing. It's probably impossible for me to do in my current financial position, to be honest. I'm not in a good enough financial position for this. So if you want to donate, Jolah Politics on Venmo is the best way. Definitely on Venmo. It Can't Happen Here. Yeah, the author wrote it in a really short amount of time. My gun position, there's a whole thing about banning pronouns in school, and if you should ban being trans in school, especially in conservative counties. And I think the best solution to that is just to bring up, like, just because there were some parents who don't want their kids going to school with black kids doesn't mean you're going to ban black kids. Just because some parents don't want their kids going to school with gay kids doesn't mean they're going to ban gay kids. Doesn't mean we're going to ban gay kids. And just because some parents are offended by pronouns doesn't mean we're going to ban trans people from schools. And I support the freedoms of all those groups. So that's probably do you do any cardio? Heart health is more important than muscles. Well, actually, I was a long distance runner. I'm out of shape right now, but if I go out and run, I could probably run 5 miles at an 8-minute pace still, which is like a good baseline for not working out in 4 months. College protest by Iran and Hamas. Wow. Run for it. A lot of it is just the messaging campaign too. Like a lot of it is just getting in the news and taking a shot at it. Thoughts on independent voters? I think every voter is amazing. Super smart. You're going to run for office just to say you support minority groups? Well, to be honest, I do support minority groups. And if that offends you, then you can go cry somewhere else. I don't want your vote. If minority groups offend you, then I guess you don't want to work together to make a better community. If you're going to get so easily offended and go sit in the sidelines, you could be a bench warmer for sure. Weird choice, but you could be a bench warmer. It's okay. A mile in 20 minutes? See, that's good. Any mile is a good mile, okay? Anyone that goes out and walks or runs or whatever. How dare I support minority groups? Good luck. Democrats keep digging themselves a bigger hole like The View. Again, you have the arrangement syndrome of The View. We're talking about like healthcare, jobs, housing, and you bring up The View. Just think about that sometime. You bring up The View. We have a conversation about something, and your contribution is bringing up The View. The View. Who watches The View? Well, I feel like you make up their entire audience. Moving to Canada. Oh, thank you. Thank you, MP. That's really sweet. Thank you guys for all the support randomly. It means a lot. I keep hearing bumps in the hallway. But yeah, thank you, MP, for $10. We are behind you all the way. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you. Moving to Canada. Who's moving to Canada? I saw the fascist scholars are moving. The issue right now is like every campus that's capitulating in every law firm, one by one. It really is the meme. It's repeating. Just it's easy to take them down one by one. But if they all stood at the same time, there's not enough legal professionals or whatever. Like Trump is trying to flood the zone with multiple things. He wants the system to short circuit. He wants everything to short circuit and break. Well, not even him. He's not really smart enough to know that. But the people around him want the government to completely break, so people lose faith in it and they can sell it all off to private equity. If everyone stood up right now against what's happening, then they would not be able to do what they're doing. They'd be overwhelmed, far more than they could overwhelm us. But the issue is these campuses are capitulating super quick, within seconds, and that creates an environment where no one's going to fight back. And, universities can make every adjustment in the world to appease the administration. They're going to keep coming back for more. They're the mafia. They're always going to come back for more. You make an adjustment, they bully you, they're going to be back. Like, we need to take a stand as quick as possible. But the issue is those with power in society are not taking that stance. They have us too divided in order to cooperate. It is a lot of just powerful people not knowing what to do, though. The Matt Rich podcast. You should call into my podcast sometime, buddy. We'll have a great conversation about your amazing opinions. Yes, liberals will bully you. Can you stop crying? Probably liberal parents. I'm sorry you weren't loved. I don't know how you put up with the morons in this chat. I mean, the only thing that makes me mad about them is knowing they exist in the world and make decisions and vote. And their voting is the same intelligence as a Call Me Daddy viewer. They're basically a bunch of Call Me Daddy viewers, but men. It's hard to start a meaningful conversation. Free healthcare sounds great when you're young and have no sense in the world. Then you grow up and realize it's not realistic. Well, see, when you see, for example, Australia, similar rates of obesity as America, but their people live 6 years longer on average, and people there are much happier than we are in America. We can just borrow that system, borrow systems like that, borrow systems that do better than we do. I don't care about debates between what you think free healthcare is. There are systems that are better. What's even more idealistic is thinking a system where you pay both the government and private companies and corporate boards and CEOs. If you think that system is more efficient when 40% of our healthcare money goes to administrative costs, CEOs and corporate boards, if you think that system is efficient, then you're lost. Are you a Democrat or an American? I'm neither. Yeah, worse the private and worse the public. True. We're spending tons of money on both with worse results. We could pay doctors and nurses and caretakers more and still save money. Yes, run for Congress. Nice. Thank you for likes and subscribes. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for donating to Jolah Politics on Cash App and Venmo. JOL Politics. JOLAHPOLITICS. Whatever the words are. Jolah Politics on Cash App and Venmo. Maybe PayPal, but Cash App and Venmo first. Caretakers are very underpaid. Very true. Some caretakers make as little as like $12 an hour, and they take care of like really difficult patients. They do very hard jobs and don't get paid that much because there's not a huge profit motive behind taking care of poor people, poor old people that need care. It's not very lucrative to work for them. Social workers get paid too little as well. Teachers get paid too little for the job they do. Essentially, educating and running daycare. Do you know how hard it is? It's so hard for parents to parent one kid, let alone a room of 30 kids that all have different cultures and opinions and viewpoints and parents interacting with each other. I'll take my freedoms over your crappy free healthcare. Wow, your freedom to not have good healthcare? That's crazy. Well, I will advocate for a better system where people can live longer and we can stop being screwed over by big corporations. And you can keep on being a corporate lackey, and you could get on your knee pads and go to the CEOs and give them what they want. I want the American people to be on top, not corporate CEOs. But I mean, you can invest in knee pads and you could get you get whatever you want. Free healthcare is corporate healthcare. Wow, that's amazing. What is a woman? Your mom. Then why are you voting for Democrats? Because Donald Trump is pro-corruption. What would you try to enact while in Congress? Ban big money in politics, ban congressional stock trading. That alone would solve a lot of issues. I feel like banning money in politics should be a litmus test for anyone. If a politician will ban money in politics or is open to it, they deserve your vote. If they won't ban politics, or if they won't ban money in politics, then they need money in politics to be successful because they're corrupt. Term limits I don't care about term limits that much. I wouldn't really waste time on that. Thank you for $2, Edward. Thank you. I just would not waste time on the term limit thing. It's not really that beneficial. When you ask a Democrat why they vote Democrat, and they say Trump, oh, I'm sorry. I don't have So when I do politics, I don't do it like sports teams. I do it for policies that can make people's lives better. So I know you guys have this thing we call homosexuality, and you're kind of gay. And I know you can only express your emotions through your like emotional state, but I'm talking about policies that can help Americans. So if we could talk about like what like let's say what policies are pro-corruption, what policies are anti-corruption, we could do that. Did you not see the last 4 years? Whoa. I too was a public instructor. It's the most challenging job. I'm not a public instructor. Thank you. Why did you vote for Biden? Let's see. Biden got an infrastructure bill done that Trump could never do. Biden got the Chips and Science Act done that Trump could never do. It's actually kind of funny. Biden got like 5 pieces of legislation, major legislation done. And Trump, meanwhile, he's not a leader. He's really weak. A leader would be able to pass everything through Congress. But Trump can't pass things through Congress because he's not popular enough. If Trump was really so popular, he would easily get the congressional votes to pass his policies. Biden got policies passed. Why does Trump need to do executive order? Why does Trump need executive order? Why can Trump not build consensus? I thought Trump negotiated deals. Instead of negotiating deals, Trump just says, do what I want, wah. Do what I want, wah. Do what I want, wah. He just whans. Why does Trump wah so much? Why does Trump wah so much, dude? Why does he wah all the time? You ask Trump a question, he's like, this is so unfair. This is so unfair to me. Sounds like a prepubescent teenage girl arguing about Barbies. That's stupid. But still, he does sound like a baby, like a little girl, like unironically. This is so unfair. Actually, teenage. This is so unfair, Dad. The journalist asked me all these mean questions. It's not fair. You were so rude to me. Nothing is ever easy for me. I'm a victim. Unironically, though, I don't think any person in American history has said they're a victim more than Trump has. Like, every time that man's on camera, he says, I am a victim. I'm gonna cry now. He cries every time he's on camera. Every time he's on camera, he cries. What are we gonna do about Syria? Well, it's really funny you'd ask that, because all these Trump is a dove, Trump is anti-war people, they have suddenly disappeared. I also love all the people that say, like, oh, we should not be involved in Ukraine. Trump bombs the shit out of Iran. And it's like, oh. Wow. That's so cool. The most basic mental health screening required to vote would disqualify most Democrats. I wonder. You want to make a difference? Join the Army. No, thank you. We should support our service members, to be honest. If you think the only way to make a difference is to join the Army, then you need to go outside. Thank you to everyone in the Army, but there are many important jobs we need in society. Many. How are you going to get a Republican Congress to cooperate with you? You don't. They are literally advocating for the most insane policies. They're talking about invading Greenland and having a trade war with Canada and cutting Medicaid and Social Security. And they literally just cut Meals on Wheels. My job would be to make sure the American people understand which side is going to advocate for a better future, a better chance for normal people to be successful. And that means Democrats changing and being more anti-big money. But there are still Democrats who go to huge fundraisers with the same people who are funding Trump, like Ruben Gallego. He is going to fundraisers. These fundraisers are with Mark Andreessen and all these tech billionaires, and the same people that fund Trump, he's going there. That needs to change. They literally said they're not cutting Medicare. They're taking legals off of it. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, dude. There's so many illegals on Medicare. Yes. Are you 12? Like, I'm not even being mean. Are you 12? So, to be on Medicare, do you know what the requirements are by chance? Do you know how old you need to be? Do you know what status you need to have? Do you know why there's social security numbers for visa holders, for example, that Elon Musk is talking about? Do you know there were more visas given to immigrants under Trump than there were under Biden? No, because your media lies to you. But think about it. You know, if there's people working here on visas, we want them paying taxes, don't we? Immigrants. Yeah, sure. There's so many illegals on Medicare. Sure. Yeah, be mad at that. That's one of those topics they convince you to be mad about because they don't want you thinking about how much the rich are screwing you over. You know, they can come in, buy up all the housing, pay politicians to make your life more shitty, and you're going to be crying about illegals getting Medicare, a problem that's not even happening. They show no proof of anything. They just say stuff and you believe it because you're fanboys. Don't be a fanboy. Don't be a fanboy. Have your own opinions. Thank you, David. There are 2 million illegals on Social Security. That's not what that number meant that he showed. That's not what that number meant, buddy. YouTube is hard. I feel like running for office would be easier because on YouTube I need to go through all these facts and then try to be convincing, and then someone's still not going to agree. But it's just like, oh my goodness, bro. There's not 2 million illegals getting Social Security or Medicare. But I'll let you live in that little world. I hope you have fun there. I'll explain it, you can't. I can't listen or read what the cult members say anymore. It's not even cult members. It's probably just kids who don't know any better. They're either kids or adults that act like kids, and they just don't know any better. They literally just don't know any better. And they believe whatever Musk tells them, which is an issue, by the way. I think we should have had messaging around civic education for a long time. Civic education should have been a huge point. There's not enough education in high school, and we need that in more areas to make up for the deficit in high school. Because most people have like one class with civic engagement, and that's it. You think Biden did good? No. I think there's things he messed up on. I'm not a cult follower like you are. But objectively, the U.S. economy, United States economy, was #1 in the world after COVID. If you disagree with that, I mean, if facts offend you, I don't know what else we could talk about. I really don't care about Biden anymore, though. That's a little bit old news. It's so weird how conservatives come in here and they just talk about Biden and Kamala Harris, and then if they talk about anything modern, like Social Security, they just believe lies about it. What's a woman? There's another one. I'm not conservative. Sure, buddy. Please drop a like and subscribe. If you have a couple dollars, I'm too poor to run for Congress, but you can help me change that $5 at a time to Jolah Politics. That's Jolah Politics, JOLAHPOLITICS, Jolah Politics. Cash App or PayPal? Oh, no, actually, no, Cash App or Venmo, not PayPal. PayPal if you don't have the other two. Wow, beautiful lights. Where's the city at? You can't see the city from here, can you? What a shame. Get a job. I wish I had a job, bro. I'm only in this hotel because I'm on a work trip, but I should get a job, you're right. I'm only here because I'm on a work trip, but you're right, I should get a job. I only get to travel for work to cities, but yes, I should get a job, thank you. I'm asking for money? Yes, I am asking for money, sure, yeah. Because running for Congress takes a lot of money. And unlike the other poor people, I want to make the world better for poor people. So if all the poor people want to come together and make things better, not even poor, but just regular people, you should stop sucking up the billionaires and believe your neighbors a little bit more. Jubilee. I'm not big enough for Jubilee, sadly. And they're in California. You gotta go to the gym. You know what? No one needs to go to the gym. You should want to go to the gym. And I never want to go to the gym. I'm just in here because it's a quiet place. I'm on that vegan soy protein. Also, if I run for Congress, I might Well, yeah, I probably am not running for anything because I don't have enough money. But if I do get enough money, then I will. I'm telling you, every $5 donation, every $10 donation at a time, we're gonna get there. Thank you. I don't know if you want me to say. I don't know if you want me to say your full name, but thank you, MP, for $5. She said she donated $5 in Cash App. Thank you. She said, "This one is for the trolls. This one's for the trolls, guys. Thank you guys for complaining. The chatters, you got me $5. You guys in chat got me $5. I appreciate y'all. Who will lead the Democratic National Committee? I really don't care. I think there's already a president, but or whatever it's called. I don't care though. It's actually good if you have infighting in your party. It's good if you have arguments because that shows you have independent thinkers who are actually debating things. The whole Trump party thing where everyone just jumps when he says jump and they get on the floor when he says get on the floor and they get the knee pads out when they need to. That's not good. You shouldn't be a cult follower. You should disagree on things openly with people and not fear repercussion. That's called authoritarianism. We're America. We don't do that China or North Korean crap. Buy a school bus. Who can buy a school bus? You'll get there with your campaign donations? Well, I need I need enough money to start even exploring it, which is probably a couple $1,000 to get where I need to jumpstart it with, at least for the time being. You don't agree with the third term? Wow, bro. It's like I agreed with him trying to overturn the election. I agreed with January 6th. I agreed with him pardoning the cop beaters. I agreed with him calling them enemies, calling the cops enemies, and calling the January 6th rioters heroes. And I agreed with him when he said January 6th rioters should get reparations, and they should get a compensation fund. I agreed with him on all those. I agreed with him when he said that, but when he said he should just ignore the Constitution. Actually, no. You still agreed with him when he ignores the due process for all these innocent people he's sending to El Salvador. So it's like, oh, he said this one batshit crazy thing, and this is what I'm going to disagree on. Wow, buddy. Good participation medal. Thank you, Suri. Thank you for $5, Suri. Thank you. Random streams, you're late. Sri donated $5 and said for Congress on Venmo. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, it's not a congressional donation, if I ever do actually do that. Thank you. It's not a real donation, though. It's just supporting me. And if you support me, it makes it more likely I'll be able to take upon those endeavors. So thank you. You know, Vandred, I'm just on here for a few minutes to say hi before I go to bed at my work hotel. I kind of want to go outside, but it's freezing out and windy. Stony, I'm not talking about Biden anymore. If you want to have Biden derangement syndrome for another year, that's fine. But there's other stuff going on, bro. Chill. See, if I didn't run for like Congress, I'd run for State House. You know what I mean? I'd run for something probably. I'd probably try to run for something. You are dumb. Thank you, honey. You're so cute, babe. Are transgender identities subject or objective? Wow, that's so cool. What is your objective? Manager of Taco Bell. You're right. I should be manager of Taco Bell. Fix the system from the inside, like AOC. AOC is doing a great job. You didn't read that I don't agree with the pardon, but his hand was forced? No, it wasn't. Even if he thought there were people who didn't do anything wrong, he pardoned every single one of them. He pardoned multiple child abusers who went back to assault more children, knowing they did that. He pardoned them after they beat cops with lead poles. He didn't need to pardon every single person there. He's manipulating you. Stop believing him. He's not good for you. It sounds like you're in a relationship. It sounds like you're a battered housewife. Yeah, look up the Trump January 6th pardoners that tried soliciting young girls after getting pardoned by Trump. Kiva, okay, I'm gonna be nice to you because you don't know this and you're lied to and you're a victim. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you stern. So, the pardons were people that got sucked into it. They weren't even there. Objectively, on camera, we have people who beat cops with American flag poles, with lead pipes, with the cop's own riot shield. Those individuals who beat cops, one cop lost an eyeball, multiple cops lost fingers, multiple cops had permanent brain damage, multiple cops died from seizures after, or from suicide from their terrible PTSD. On video, we know who did this, and we know who planned this, and Trump pardoned all of them. He's lying to you. He's manipulating you. Come with us. We'll show you the way, buddy. I extend my hand to you. I extend my hand to you. That's my left hand. We just shook hands. That looked wrong. Don't. Summer of Love 2020 counter argument. Wow, you can't address the actual point. You know what's funny though? Can you name one BLM protester that got pardoned? Do you know there were over like 10,000 arrests in 2020? You know, Trump is currently letting people free who defrauded millions of dollars, who are complete frauds and con artists. You know, Trump is setting the Hawk Tuah girl free. Trump is setting Hawk Tuah girl free. Why is Trump letting Hawk Tuah girl off the hook? Hawk Tuah girl does not deserve that. She made a crypto coin. She scammed people. Hawk Tuah girl should be investigated, but Trump let her go. Why? You love Tesla. Tesla. Like Joe Biden's son Hunter. Bro, I swear to God, bro, your Biden derangement syndrome is so bad. Stop talking about Joe Biden. He's not president anymore. People say I have Trump derangement syndrome. I did not talk about Trump once when he was out of office, by the way. I did not talk about Trump once when he was out of office. I barely even thought about Trump. Meanwhile, Trump is actually in office. You can't defend him, so you have to keep on bringing up Biden. Do you know how pathetic that is? I'm actually getting rug pulled by the president? Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you all for the donations. Thank you all for the donations. I really appreciate the donations. Really helpful. Really helpful. That's again, yet again. I might stream tomorrow randomly if I have a lunch break from work. I'll get a good backdrop of the city. I'm just gonna stream randomly every now and then while I'm gone, because I can't do my regular streams. I'll be traveling for work again next week from Saturday to Wednesday. Or yeah, basically from Saturday to Wednesday. So I might be able to do a couple regular streams, but we'll see. But yeah, please drop a like, subscribe. If y'all feel like being gracious, whatever the word is, whatever, I'm tired, I gotta go to bed. Jolah Politics, JOLAHPOLITICS, Jolah Politics on Venmo or Cash App. Those are the best two places to donate. PayPal is number 3, and then the coffee link is good if you need to pay with a credit card or a debit card in particular. I appreciate all of you guys. Happy you got to say hi. See, a normal voter, so like someone says, how many BLM or Antifa killed someone compared to January 6th? If someone ever said that in real life, don't fall for the bait. That is not a normal person. That is not a normal person. They're not worth engaging with, okay? They're really not. No person who's working a job with a normal social life, who has kids or has family to care for, no person who is gonna participate in your community and make it better is going to come up to you when you're talking about healthcare and say something like, what about the BLM protesters? What about the BLM protesters? What about Joe Biden? What about Joe Biden? No person who's worth engaging with is ever going to talk to you like that. Don't fall for the bait. Don't treat every Trump voter like them, because these guys are not your typical voter. They're not really looking for good things in the world at all. There are Trump voters who are very genuine, who we can agree on. We probably do agree on a lot. You know, Trump lies his ass off. We can still agree on things. But if someone comes up to you with that bullshit, bro, laugh at them, walk away. Talk to someone who actually will listen to you and cares about their community. If someone's like, get them out of my country, I don't care if they're legal or not, that person also is probably not worth engaging with. They're definitely not worth engaging with. Sorry. How money goes to Trump? Thank you for $1, Edward. Thank you for the stream, Jolah. Mom's gonna mom. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, Winston's mom. Whoever Winston is. Look at these awesome comments. Bro, why are you still streaming? You're a straight up R word. I always stay the same about the things you say, 100%. Perfectly said. I'm like, we should come together as a community and seek out positive solutions to make things better. And you're like, that's like terrible. I can't even start to have a conversation with you. You think we should come together as a community and find ways to make our community better through organizing with each other to look for a positive future? How dare you say that? You should be talking about the trans illegal migrants we sent to El Salvador and how that's a good thing and Trump's a patriot. It's like, bro, chill. Chill, bro. Chill. There's a spider. You scared me, dude. You scared me. That was weird. Okay, guys, thank you for hanging out. Drop a like, subscribe. See you guys later. Trans mice. What about the trans mice? Jolah Politics. Venmo, Cash App, thank you. Love you too, honey. America. Okay, I have to go now. What creepy place are you in? Every hotel's creepy at night. Every hotel's always creepy, low-key. Okay, guys, I'm gonna lose service. Thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all. See you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. See you. See you guys. Maybe I'll do a walking stream, do some tours of somewhere or something like that.